I'm Hillary Scott. I'm boss lady at Sassy Green Lady, LLC. I have a Etsy shop and I have a website where I explore different references to the Golden Girls and relate it sometimes to my life or just everyday life in general.
All right, I can pick up a cue. Picture it.
My husband's not gonna like this, but sorry, Joey. When Rose finally goes on the cruise for the first time, the first encounter with a new gentleman friend with Arnie Peterson from Plainfield, New Jersey. It's really that whole concept of it's really nice to know that when one part of your life ends, another can begin.
One day, my daughter sat me down. She said, Mom would hate what you're doing. She would say, Arnie, who are you saving yourself for? I'm dead. And I'm not in heaven if I have to worry about you. That convinced me. I wonder what Charlie would say if he knew.
Probably the same thing Molly said.
That concept to me is really reassuring. I mean, the whole show is reassuring in that way because their life, obviously, all their lives go on. But I find myself sometimes getting caught up in like numbers and ages and what if you haven't done this by this and this by this and well, if you get to this point, like that's it for you. Like what's it for me? You know, like if I get to be 40, when I get to be 50, when I get to be 60, like no, there's still numbers after that. What are you gonna do then, you know? So an episode like that, especially that realization that she had, that was really comforting to me. And I didn't even realize it was comforting. It was just kind of like, oh yeah, Rose, you go, you do it. And if it's not this guy who's the right guy for you, then it'll be someone else and your life is gonna go on and you're gonna be fine. It's really awesome because there's no like creative ceiling and I can just do whatever I want and decide like, yeah, I'm gonna try that and we'll see what works and you know, whatever. So that's a great feeling. It is a little overwhelming at times because I'm the only person who can do it. So I'll have about, I don't know, 20 ideas that I have and I want to do all of them and I know that I can't, so I have to figure out how to like rein myself in. Reining yourself in is a very interesting thing to do. I put a lot of thought and time into what I put on Instagram and I do plan it out. I like do the Photoshop ones, but I also like I put things like that in or sometimes just some random stuff because I don't particularly love accounts that are apparel related where all you get is apparel all the time. And also that's not how I feel about it. To me, it's not just about making money. It's about, I love this show so much and everything I put up I really appreciate or I can relate to or it resonates with me in some way. And I want to connect with people. I feel so disconnected from people at this point in time in our country. And also what doesn't help is that I work from home. It just was a way for me to branch out and connect with other people on something that's funny because that's what I think, other than music, that's what really brings people together.
Good morning and welcome to Wake Up Miami. Today, women who live together. Does society make it tougher? We'll find out when we talk to 4 lesbians. Today on Wake Up Miami.
You know, I was thinking of different content that I could put in. I don't know, I just started thinking about that and I was like, what would that be like if I was part of it? Like, would anyone appreciate that? So I tried it and then it seems that what people really love the most is when I'm sort of in the background but involved. That seems to get the most, that seems to razz the most berries of my followers. Okay, yes, I would like to live inside, to have that adventure of having their house fumigated, I think, and then staying at the hotel with all the sex workers.
Arrested for prostitution. I can't believe it, Sophia. Sophia, we're innocent. I know that. I can't believe these dumb cops would think anyone would pay money to sleep with you. Sophia, did you come to bail us out?
No, Rose. She's dropping off a manicotti with a file in it.
And getting arrested? That would be such a great story to tell like 10 years later. No. I definitely appreciated that they had other conversations about relationships, about politics, about, you know, just like topics that were important that didn't have to do with their kids. And their kids came in every once in a while, but they were off doing their thing, and the girls like cut off and they were like, okay, well, that's your life and this is my life. See you later. I probably identify with Dorothy the most. Her sense of humor.
You look lovely tonight.
I look like the mother of a solid gold dancer.
Also just being in that kind of role. I know she gets typecasted a lot, B. Arthur, but that role of like not being super like girly and stereotypically feminine. Like I can relate to that because sometimes I will like dress in ways like that, and then other days I'll just like wear something like this, and I'm just not like I'm just not that type of woman. Not hating on anyone who is, but I don't like the idea that there's only one way to be. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with being that way, but there's not just one way to be a person, a woman, anything like that. So I guess I can relate to Dorothy. She gets made fun of a lot for that, and I feel like I didn't get made fun of a lot for that as I was younger, but I feel like I didn't fit that like stereotypical mold. I still don't feel that way. Hence, also, I don't feel like I fit the mold of a mom.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to talk about kids all the time. I just don't. Lines that I use regularly with the Elvis Presley fan club.
Dorothy, you're out of the club. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you, ladies. See you next week. Thank you for coming. Well, I hope you're not too upset over this, Dorothy.
I've just been thrown out of an unauthorized Elvis fan club. I'll try to pick up the pieces and go on with my life. I mean, there must be a support group for people like me.
I use that randomly in other areas of my life. You can find Sassy Green Lady on Etsy. I have a blog, sassygreenlady.com. My handle is @SassyGreenLady on Instagram, so feel free to follow along. Say hi to me, please, because I like when people do that. And look for me at some upcoming fairs and festivals. I hope to be selling some stuff.